In your mind, well, first off, I guess, when did you find out about Steve? How were you informed?
About 1:15, I woke up from my nap and turned to the right and seen it on ESPN.
And what were your, initial reaction? Everybody knows what went on this summer, but what was your first thought when you saw that?
Oh, shocked. You're always shocked when a move like this happens, but it's normal in the NBA, so it's about getting ready for the game tonight. So it's a quick turnaround always in the league, especially during the season. You got practice games coming up, so you can't think too much about it, but, it was on the mind for a little bit today.
For, a guy of your stature, were you consulted at least beforehand? Even though you didn't know for a certainty?
No, you could come on. Let's be real. We pros. We're veterans. We had a tough start. It was a rocky year last year, rocky summer. We knew that everybody was being evaluated. That's just how it is in the league, So, I like working with Steve. I like working with the coaching staff. It was a roller coaster the last few years, but, the core of it, basketball, is something that we all love to do, So regardless of who the coach, regardless of, the circumstances, still got to come to work. So I enjoy coming to work with Steve.
Kevin, two quick ones for you. Just first, what can you guys do to, close games a little bit better?
Just score more. They hit shots. We play good defense. They shot 43% from the field. But you got special players over there like Zach. He can make tough shots. He made tough shots to beat us. You know what I'm saying? So it's a make or miss league. We talk about a lot of other factors in the game, but it's about making baskets, and that's what they did.
And second, 6 turnovers. Was that a byproduct of how they were defending you, or is it?
Every night I'm going to be guarded by 5 players, so I'm going to turn the ball over. I'm trying to be aggressive, trying to create stuff. The whole team going to guard me throughout the whole season, so get used to my turnovers.
Sorry, Sean had said in his conversations with Steve that Steve thought that the team wasn't really responding to him anymore. Do you feel like that was the case?
Not from my perspective, but I can't speak for Steve.
Kevin, obviously I know how close you and Steve were coming into when you got to Brooklyn. He did too. Why do you think it didn't work for him here?
Just a lot of stuff. We didn't have a healthy team, just didn't play well. And that's what happens in the league. Shit happens. So that doesn't take away from Steve's basketball IQ, his, how he teaches the game. I don't think that takes away from anything. We just didn't work out.
Have you gotten a chance to talk to him yet?
No, not yet.
Kevin, you were saying the last few years have been a roller coaster between, starting from Nash to all the stuff with Kyrie the last few years. Do you ever think there might be too much volatility around you guys and that kind of stops us, a hindrance to stability and to winning over a period of time?
That's the NBA. Everybody got volatility if you want to look at it. It's just a matter of outside people might look at what we do as bigger than what it is, but we come to work every single day. Guys ask for trades before, coaches get fired. We have disagreements in our locker room. It happens in the NBA, so. But at the end of the day, we all came to work. It just didn't work out on the floor.
But it seems to have gone beyond just a trade request or guys getting fired, right? Especially with all the Kyrie stuff that's actually kept him off the floor, and now, with the last weekend.
I'm talking about when we got the team on the court, that type of, we can't control that stuff. But once we're playing basketball, once everybody's in practice on the floor, I think we blocked all that noise out and tried to work as hard as we can.
Kevin, I know the coach is Sean's to hire, but you said you enjoyed working with Steve. What do you think are some traits that the next coach should have that would be good for the group?
That's tough to answer, right? We just all wanted high IQ, just good. Shit. I really can't give you a whole breakdown, but just want a good coach. I'm sure Sean and the staff going to do a good job trying to figure that out.